sometimes, like, if I'm not having a lot of time to research, I will just find a story that's trending, because part of actually what I do in column writing is that you have to get views and you have to get people to like share your content. So you can have heavy articles that are like 2,000 words, but you also have to put out shorter articles that are easy to read and easy to share. And so with those types of articles, what I do is I end up going through, like I'll go on Yahoo, Bing, Google, and then there's like 3 or 4 different wires that I'll check out to see if there's something that really hits me. I usually always check science and health, and then I almost always will check celebrity. And it's not because like celebrities intrigue me, but celebrities will almost always get views. And then if they've done something stupid, specifically with health or wellness, of like the harder topics, honestly, I usually take a lot of things that are going on in my life. So my son has literally been offered every single thing under the sun.
It was part of a group, like a support group for pregnancy and things like that. And my experiences with her were definitely that there was a lot of manipulation. There was, we were not a large group. It was only about 20 to 30 of us, I would say. There was a lot of support for her, understandably so.
Right. Oh, of course.
And then, there was a fundraiser for a family member of hers that all of us promoted and, actively tried to help with everything. There were care packages sent.
Trouble a lot, right?
Yeah, there was
money and stuff.
Yes, there was care packages sent, food sent, money sent, everything. And then it came out that there were some very awful comments made about one of the girl's children.
Oh,
and it got back to the mother of that child. And, there was proof. There were, anytime the attention didn't seem to be fully on her, there would, on Katie, yes. Right. That she would put like a woe is me post, or, just like it was a post just strictly for sympathy, and everybody would jump on it and we would do something nice for her, which is fine if you're exactly. Well, and I have zero proof that it was, I don't want to say, oh, I know for a fact that that's what she used it for, because I don't have any proof to back that up, other than the timeline of events.
Yeah, well, that's just the line, like something along
exactly.
Those lines, and when that it has build up that spark that,
well, and that comment didn't become public knowledge to everyone in the group until the blow up came out, where she was talking about the lady's baby and, calling her ugly. She was, making fun of a whole bunch of people that were in the group that she either considered rednecks or dumb or, you know, just below her in some way. And we came to find out that there were all of these comments made about multiple members of the group. So then everybody
said it about one.
Yes.
Along the same.
Yes. As far as I know, it was only the one girl's baby, but I don't know if there were more comments made about other kids that were in our group.
Right. But definitely.
Yes, there was definitely other people that were talked about. And then, so when all of that blew up, then her solution was she was going to try and delete the group to erase everything that was there.
Was she the?
She was the one that had created it. And
okay, hold on. So does that mean I created her mother about
it was money and gifts and things like that. Now, all of the sympathy didn't happen until months after the group was created.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
okay.
we were all expecting children at the time that the group was created.
That's a questionable time. Okay.
And so
there's some questions.
So she was gonna just delete the group. Like that was gonna be her solution and make it all go away. There was a second group that had been started that was an offshoot.
CenturyLink, because CenturyLink is not doing well right now. So, do you think I'm lying? Would I come on here and lie and be like, yeah, CenturyLink just decided to lay off thousands of employees for fun? There are some telecom companies that are doing fine. CenturyLink is not one. Last year they reported a net income loss. They are a damn mess. They don't know what they're going to do with the company. I am fed up because the company was recently merged with this company called Level 3, and the CEO at Level 3, his name is Jeff Story. He has this belief that when you have employees, you don't have to give them raises. So my husband has been an employee for CenturyLink for 20 years. He has been in his current position, I think, for 9 years, and he hasn't had a raise in 4 years because Jeff Story, the CEO of CenturyLink, doesn't believe in raises. But Jeff Story does believe in giving himself a raise. And in 2018, Jeff Story made $34 million at CenturyLink. We are wondering if my husband was laid off because my son's medical expenses are really high.
Some people on Twitter were contacting my husband's soon-to-be former employer. Like, you guys, don't take things so seriously that you see online, and just because I share things about my life doesn't give you guys the right to harass my husband's employer and try to get my husband in trouble, which, by the way, it didn't work. He's not in trouble. There's nothing they can do to him. He's already been laid off. Like, they're not going to reprimand him for me sharing my opinions or my thoughts or my fears or my anxiety. I do this for my job, and I am transparent, and part of being transparent means that I share things about my life. And, you know, there's a real fear for families like mine when someone gets laid off because of our kids rely on healthcare. And I know a lot of people out there don't have medical needs, or they don't have health insurance, but health insurance for our house, our family, is not optional. And so, you know, obviously yesterday when we found out he was laid off, I was worried about my son, and I was worried about whether or not my son's medical needs were a factor in him being laid off. And I only said that because there was people from a previous company that merged with this company that basically said that. And these are opinions. No, am I saying we were discriminated against? Absolutely not. But, you know, when companies go through layoffs, they can pick any reason to lay you off, and it can be a number of factors. And I don't believe we were discriminated against. It's just my fear and my anxiety as right now. This is you know, and I think it's a rational fear for me to have, and I feel like me sharing those fears helps other families that have children like mine, or even have chronic illness, because there's so many people that are dealing with this right now that don't have a voice. And so if I have a platform, I'm going to speak out and be like, hey, if you've lost your health insurance, if you're freaking out, I am too. I'm kind of freaking out about my son's health insurance, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to make it work. We'll find something in the market. I'll have to buy it. We'll get some coverage, some extended coverage from his employer for a few months. But it doesn't change the fact, he's already been laid off. So don't contact his employer. It doesn't do anything. But otherwise, I'm not going to share any more details about, what products we have.
Severance for 8 weeks. To be honest, the income isn't, I don't know, it's crazy. My business does well enough where it's not the income that matters. It's not.
My husband is also a man on a couch without a job. He actually has had a job for 20 years, Erica.
Let's
20 plus years. I'm going to go live with Erica and ask her about this.
I want to. Did she ask to go live?
No, I'm going to go live with her. She wants to be tough. Come on. I'm waiting, Erica. I'm waiting, Erica. You're really going to make fun of the 30 plus million Americans that were laid off during this economic basic depression we're going through? You're going to play that dumb game? Erica, why aren't you answering? Erica. We have amazing disability services. So my son has a waiver through the state that helps to pay for a lot of the co-pays that we would have to pay for. It helps with his supplemental insurance. It helps cover nursing, stuff that's not covered by insurance. It pays me 40 hours a week to be one of the many caregivers in his life. He also has.
all this make you want to quit and do something else with your career? No. But I don't think that you should try to like discredit someone because you want to like not have your subscribers watch that person, because come on.
Is this your job? Is this job worth all of the BS going on? Yes, because this is what I love to do. And this is how my family affords our life. And I love telling stories, and yeah, it is worth it. And people that say to me, like, you should just stop doing this because they think it's a hobby, I would like you to look at my bank account. It's not a hobby.
Family members try to reach out to me who have told me that I am only doing this because I'm riding on her coattails, and they hope I enjoy all the clout that I get from exposing her, but what I'm doing is just as bad as what she's doing. Really? You think? So me pointing out that you shouldn't adopt a child for clout and then get rid of them when they don't make you money is as bad as reporting on the story. I guess. That's equivalent, right? Wrong. You can't, under good conscience, say that you did not gain money from this. This is absolutely atrocious. I can't fathom doing something like this and then coming back and blatantly lying that you made no money off of this.
YouTube, like right now. So I know this isn't going to make you guys happy, but they have some new changes that are affecting creators, and it's been affecting me for, I don't know, a couple weeks now, and I'm going to make this decision, and my videos will no longer have comments because YouTube is now penalizing us with comments. To tell a creator not to monetize, because if you don't monetize, then nobody sees it. This video is already restricted, so nobody will see it. That's the sad part. YouTube restricts everything. So once you get a yellow icon, this video isn't going to make money. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not doing this for money. It's also not going to get into the algorithm because to work for free either. That's a completely unfair request, I think, to ever tell a creator that you should just work for free. Nobody should work for free. Creating and putting out content and running a channel and doing research and putting out all of this and having equipment to put out a content for you is completely unfair to say you should work for free, you should donate all your money, you should be doing all of this for free. Like, you can't expect somebody to work for free. And like creators, we can put stories out there and then we just have to rely on you guys to help bring it forward and to like say, okay, this is not okay, you know, we have to start talking about this. I can probably get this monetized if I remove the chat. So what I'll probably do is I'll remove the chat and then we'll see what happens. The live chat typically can end up restricting the video. So you guys could have typed something that the bots were like, nah, we're just not gonna allow this, you know? I remember being that age, you know, like I'm not that, I mean, yeah, I'm older, but like, I remember being that age. I know what it's like to be that age, but I also know that like, no. I was also a tennis coach and worked with kids this age, and I did not see kids acting like this at all. Yeah, social workers are have too many cases. It's so much. It's just so much. It's so much. And I was getting a lot of hate for wanting to bring this up on Twitter because, you know, people are saying, well, you're exploiting Danny. It's like, how do you even have conversations about this? How do you bring this to people's attention without having conversations? And without anyone asking, like, if I'm monetizing this content, I am not. My YouTube, my Instagram is not monetized. And this isn't necessarily even about that. It's about this girl. She is literally not, she's being exploited. Crime and sometimes fundy snark. I am so excited to be able to give shout outs to you and to your friends and family for any special occasion that you have. I will be so excited and I'm elated to be able to brighten your day, make you smile, and give you lots of love. Thank you guys. Hey guys, it's Katie.